Welcome. We are looking at noun. Our objectives are to describe noun, identify the types and forms of noun with examples, and state the functions of noun. By definition, you know that nouns identify objects, animals, persons, names, materials, and abstract things. Below are the types of noun that we have. We have done this in the previous lesson, so you may just pause your video to copy one or two things there. Alright, we are looking at the nouns and numbers too, that is singular and plural. Nouns can be divided into singular and plural form. Of course, you know that the singular noun refers to one person or thing or place. One person, one thing, one place. Like we have
guitar.
We also have
ball.
We have
tree
and
flower.
So those ones are singular forms. And the plural forms we have, they can be regular or irregular. The plural forms can be regular or irregular. The regular types are the one you add s to. The irregular types, you may not add s to them. You add some other things. So to transform a noun into plural, generally we add s, like I said, in the end, like student and students. If the noun ends with ch, sh, s, and x, we add es to the end of the nouns. So we have the following example for those ones, the ch, the sh. We have
dress, dresses,
and
box, boxes.
3, we have
church, churches.
4,
bus, buses.
5,
beach, beaches.
and 6,
dish, dishes.
Alright, those ones are examples. And if the noun ends with y, it is replaced by es unless a vowel is before the y. I'm sure you got that. If it ends by a y, you change it to es. But you don't change it when you have a vowel letter before that y. Examples, we have city and cities, story and stories, for those ones that end with y. But for boy, there is ho before that y, so we are not going to change y to es. We have done this one in elementary classes. So boy, boys, no is there. Now, if you have fe, of course, you know that they are going to be replaced by ves, like life and lives, and live and lives. The regular forms that we mentioned the other time, those ones don't carry s. The plural form is embedded in the word, like man and men, child, children, tooth, teeth, mouse, mice, and the rest of that. So some other nouns appear more like in plural forms. They are naturally in plural forms, like glasses, the one you put on like spectacles. Then you have scissors. We have clothes and stairs. For these ones, if you feel like you want to say that they are one item, not two, then you can say something like a pair of scissors or a pair of trousers. That will show that they are in, so to say, singular form. Now, nouns can also be simple or compound forms. Simple or compound forms. The simple will refer to one term or one idea, while the compound form, we have two or more terms to describe it. The simple forms we have there, you have
table
and
car,
then
sky,
and lastly
bed.
And the compound form, we have something like
father-in-law
and
dining room.
We have
teacup,
and we have
taxi driver.
So all these ones are the compound forms and the simple form that I showed you the other time. Now moving to the functions of noun. Nouns can accomplish several functions in the sentence. It can accomplish subject, object, complement, adjective, and apposition. I'm going to explain the 5 items. So for subject, a noun can perform an action. Nouns subjects are the items that perform action in a sentence. So nouns are the ones being used most of the time to perform that action. You can use some other structures. which we may not discuss today. So we have examples like dogs like bones. The dogs there is a noun, and it's in plural form. It's performing the sentence of that, performing the action in that sentence. So you say dogs there is a subject and is a noun. Happiness, another subject and a noun. Mom cooks very well, or cooks very good. So you have mom there performing the action of that sentence. So all the items in front of the sentence there are subjects and they are nouns. So nouns perform the function of the subject in a sentence. Noun also perform the function of a object in a sentence. But this they receive actions. Nouns receive actions. Like we have nouns receive action. We have I received a call. Call there is a noun. Call as a function. Then you have he drives a car. Car there is a noun. I like coffee. So the three items there, call, car, and coffee, are objects and they are receiving action in that sentence. So noun performs the function of an object and they receive action in the sentence. Then nouns can also be complement, like that is a complement will refer to the subject in a sentence. It's more like you're talking about the same person, both in the subject, the person you have been described as the subject position, the same person that you mentioned later on in the sentence. So we have he is the president. He is the president. The president is he. He is the president. So president there is complementing he. So noun performs that function too. President is a noun. Katie is a nurse. Nurse there is the same person as Katie. So nurse is a complement, a noun. She is my mother. Mother there is the same person you are referring to with the pronoun she. So mother there is a complement and is a noun. So president, nurse, and mother, they are all nouns and they function in the place of a complement in a sentence. Sometimes nouns can become adjectives. Nouns can become adjective. You see examples in these three sentences. Give me the fruit basket. Now, fruit and basket are nouns. Fruit and basket are nouns. But when you have, in a situation where you have one noun coming before another, the first noun changes to an adjective because this is now describing another noun. So we are going to see that fruit there as an adjective, no longer a noun. So now becoming adjective there. So fruit basket. What kind of basket? Fruit basket. Same thing for the second sentence. He is an Englishman. The difference between the two now is that for fruit and basket, you write them separately. Separate word fruit, separate word basket. But fruit we know has become an adjective there. But for Englishman, the word is written together. It's a solid compound. Written together. A solid compound. But we know that the first half of that word, Englishman, is English, which is an adjective there, describing man. Which kind of man? Englishman, not a Frenchman, for instance. So it is a 5 naira ticket. A 5 naira ticket. Ticket is the main noun that is being described by 5 naira. How much ticket or what kind of ticket? A 5 naira ticket. So 5 naira there. Of course, 5 number naira now. Both of them are describing another noun, ticket. So we see these nouns there becoming adjectives suddenly. Fruit describing basket, English describing man, 5 naira describing a ticket. They are all nouns functioning as adjective in that context. And lastly, we are going to look at noun functioning as a position in a sentence. This means that you have a situation where the noun means the same person, or you mention something that means the same person, and both of them are usually together. You have my brother, the singer, is 23 years old. My brother is the same person as the singer. So both of them, you write them side by side. Don't mistake this for the one I mentioned on complement. You know, for complement, the other noun describing the person will be at the end of the sentence. Here, they are written side by side. My brother, the singer, is 23 years old. You can also put them at the back of the sentence. Susan, the babysitter, is very nice. Susan, the same person as the babysitter. The police officer, Tom, arrested the thief. The police officer and Tom are the same persons, arrested the thief. So, thank you.